So, Sagittarius, the overall energy of this reading is the Hierophant. Wow. The Hierophant, very spiritual. This is the card for Taurus. Taurus might be strong in your chart or strong around this reading someplace. But more importantly, this is about traditional values, traditional morals, and the Hierophant can signify marriage and commitment. This is surrounding your entire reading. Let's read on. Up here in your highest energy, moving forward, Six of Swords. Moving forward, but at a nonchalant pace, This boat, you're moving forward with truth and clarity. You're gathering up swords. I think it's almost like you're finding them floating in the water along the way. You're picking them up, getting more and more truth and clarity about this. This is a relationship for sure. And you're moving away from these rocky waters towards a more calm and peaceful place in your life. Truth and clarity will do that. And you're not alone on this boat. So moving forward, just kind of moving forward. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles right next to the Six of Swords. Look, right above the Hierophant. Security, stability, marriage in a lot of cases. Well, the Queen of Pentacles, male or female, it's about that pentacle. This is the second biggest pentacle in the deck. It's about security, stability, groundedness, has a lot of the same qualities as the Hierophant. So this is what you have your eye on. This is what you're thinking about, male or female. This is a card for Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Being right above the Hierophant, we now have two that point towards Taurus. Might be strong in your chart, might be strong in someone else's chart around this reading. But here you are looking at the pentacle, the security, the stability, the groundedness in this relationship, moving forward slowly. And it's like, I think it's a little slower than you'd like to go because I have the Eight of Swords next to the Queen of Pentacles. And there's all those swords. You got 8 of them, truth and clarity, but you're not being able to see them all. You want them all. You don't want to take your time. You want all the truth, all the clarity. You want a full view of your future and what's ahead of you. You really would like security and stability. You have your mind set on that. But you feel like you're trapped and stuck in this place. But I think what the universe really wants you to know is, no, you are moving forward. Whether it feels like it or not, you are. You're not trapped into being bound by this relationship or anything else. You might feel like that. Your feet aren't bound. Your mouth isn't bound. You can walk out of the situation, and you can ask for all the truth and the clarity here. But what's most important is you are moving forward. You may feel like you're stuck in a place and there's no advancements going on in this relationship, but there is, okay? Under the Six of Swords is a Four of Swords. Reaching out to the universe. This is very spiritual. Look at all the swords. Swords, swords, swords. This is about meditation, spending time alone, going deep in your thoughts. It's like, it's just trying to get your answers through deep thought, soul searching. It's very spiritual. It's next to the Hierophant. And you're wondering if the truth and clarity here is that this will turn out to be a marriage. If this relationship will turn out to be a secure and stable relationship. And it's also a healing card. So there's some kind of healing going on with you or the other person involved in this reading. I feel like it's you that's doing the healing. I think things have looked one way and gone another before in a relationship, and that's why you're a little impatient about it moving forward. But it's like you want to run, they want to walk, okay? And so, but you are moving forward. On the other side, the Hierophant is the Six of Pentacles, and this is under that Eight of Swords. So this is why you're feeling bound. This is why you're feeling like almost like trapped into not moving, but you are moving. The Six of Pentacles, I think could have been a prior relationship, or this could be kind of how you feel about this relationship, is being breadcrumbed. Because I don't think you feel like you're moving forward, but the universe is saying you are, you just don't really realize it. So being breadcrumbed, your scales are off balance here because of, the unfairness, like you're giving more than they're giving into the relationship, or you're wanting more than they're wanting out of the relationship. So it throws your scales off balance. But it is right next to the Hierophant. It is under this energy of you feeling stuck and trapped, which you are not. That is an illusion. Under the Four of Swords over here, I have the Five of Pentacles. So this time that you spend alone, you don't want to be left alone. That's the thing. You don't want to be emotionally involved with someone and not ever move forward, and not ever get that pentacle that you have your eye on there. You've been left out in the cold before. This is spiritual. Look at the stained glass windows again. This is something that you go in deep inside about. It's like a memory. It's like, is this what's happening again? So you really have to take control of your thoughts. That's swords. Take control of your thoughts. Don't concentrate on what's happened before in prior relationships. Concentrate on where this one might be going. If you really want it to move that way toward a commitment, then you're going to have to trust, okay, that it is moving forward, just not as fast as you'd like. The Eight of Cups is right next to the Five of Pentacles, which is right under the Hierophant. You're getting so impatient with moving forward that you're thinking about walking away. You're thinking about being the one that walks away so that they're not the one that walks away and leaves you feeling out in the cold. Does this sound like you're reading? If this sounds like you're reading, it probably is. If it doesn't, it probably isn't. I would check your moon signs. There's a full pink moon this week, and there's a lot of changes taking place. And I would really recommend watching or looking at your moon sign, regardless if this is resonating or not. So next to the Eight of Cups is a Nine of Pentacles, right under the Six of Pentacles. So, you're self-confident in yourself when you're on your own because you have full control over yourself. But when someone else is involved, it gets harder, okay? So you're very grounded in your own being. You're stable, you're secure, self-confident in yourself. But when it seems like when somebody else is getting involved here, you lose some of that. It's because you don't have control anymore over everything that goes on in your life when someone else is in it. Wow. Okay. The Six of Cups is in your highest energy line here. They do love you. They're a soulmate. This is a sweet love. You might have known them since childhood, but you've definitely known them from other lives. So when you look in their eyes, that's that connection that you feel with them. I think you've had this feeling or this connection or another soulmate. Maybe what happened before that's got you kind of worried about where this is going happened in your teenage years even. But next to the Six of Cups is the Star card. This is the card for Aquarius. Aquarius might be strong in your chart or strong around this reading. But this is deep spiritual healing here. Man, you're healing over here very spiritually. Look at the stained glass windows. This is very spiritual healing. Right down to your bare bones, looking at having to, see your own reflection in that pool of water, remembering who you are, where you want to go in life, what you do want, what you don't want. There's a whole lot about you that you are rediscovering here. It's next to the High Priestess. You have a high sense of intuition. Use it. The High Priestess is the card in the tarot deck for intuition and knowing. And it's just like pulling back that pomegranate curtain and paying attention to what you're truly, yourself, your being, your gut, heart, and head. Just pull them all together, and that is your intuition. And if you just listen to it, you will have a lot of the answers that you're seeking, and you will know what to do. Okay? So listen to your intuition. You've been through a lot of healing here. I feel like you're worried because of a past experience. I don't think you're worried because of the soulmate that you're with. I think you're worried because of one you had in your life prior and the way things went. I have the 8 of Pentacles under the 6 of Cups, and it's close to that 6 of Pentacles. This is focusing, just like I said, like, one person working on the relationship here, building Pentacles, security and stability. It's right under the soulmate card. So, I feel like your soulmate, the one that I'm talking about now in the present or coming in here, is going to be willing to work on this relationship. They're not going to be leaving you out in the cold. They have no intentions of doing that, okay? Next to the 8 of Pentacles is the Lovers. This is the card for Gemini. Gemini might be strong in your chart or around this reading. This is a divine. It might even be a twin flame, soulmate, whatever relationship. This is divine. You not only have known each other in another lifetime, you were lovers in another lifetime. And so this is a very special connection. They are going to be willing to work on this connection to keep the two of you together. This is under your card of healing, knowing who you are. Whoever this soulmate is that's coming in is going to allow you to be you and is going to embrace your qualities that you are. They're going to let you be you, okay? And they're going to cherish it, and they're going to work on this relationship. Temperance is right next to the Lovers and under the High Priestess. So if you listen to your intuition, you know that you're being surrounded by your guardian angels and spirit guides. You probably feel that energy around you right now. But Temperance, they're trying to help get you balanced. They're mixing that potion back and forth, trying to keep you balanced. Because I think you have a way of going off balance. I think you have a way of reading more into something that you don't need to do. So just follow your instincts, follow your intuition, and know that your guardian angels and spirit guides are helping you to become balanced. Get one foot out of the water and put it on the land with the other foot. Become balanced. You are balanced when you're on your own. You're perfectly fine when you're on your own. It's that when this person comes in, you're going to have to, pay attention to your emotions and try to stay balanced and calm and happy and just put trust in knowing this relationship is moving forward. Under the 8 of Pentacles is the King of Swords, air energy. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I have Gemini already here. So this is about male or female, this King of Swords. It's about being in self-protection mode. Close to that 9 of Pentacles. And it's under working on the relationship. So self-protection mode, that is a sword of truth and clarity. So you're just going to move forward with this energy of seeking truth, knowing truth, and it all comes from all this deep healing that you've done. Yeah, it's like you never want to get in a position like you were before and being left alone, abandoned, feeling abandoned. So next to the King of Swords is the Queen of Wands, which is right under the Lovers card. Sagittarius, this is your energy. Fire energy, holding that staff of new beginnings, right under the Lovers card. I feel like, excuse me, this is the couple here. One might have air in their chart. So having that staff of new beginnings, I think that you are cautiously going to move forward with this person. You're going to try to trust and believe in them. And next to the Queen of Wands, male or female, is a Queen of Cups. Male or female, under temperance, trying to help keep you balanced. Because you seem to be always, it's like, I'm sorry, this is the only cup in the deck that has a lid on it. It has little windows all the way around. You have so many questions about love. It's like you're second guessing everything. You're over analyzing everything. And temperance is trying to help get you to maintain your balance, okay? Try to stay in the Nine of Pentacles energy here. And don't overthink this. It looks like you're going to move forward here. This is a very special soulmate. And even if it isn't moving at the same pace that you would like it to move, and that's giving you doubts, just trust. Trust in your soulmate here is what I see. Try to stay grounded, find the laughter, and find the patience to move forward in this relationship. So, Sagittarius.